himself a wish about how it makes families, gives them a break, gives them a chance to be a normal family again. It also, just heard, can get you out of a speeding ticket. Mary,
in studio,
how are you
Mary,
this morning?
Kyla, Mike are in here, and you said, "Oh, the Brookfield police said hi."
Yes, they send their love to Connie and Curtis.
And why do they send their love to us?
I met them this morning on the way here. I was a little overly anxious to get here.
Well, we appreciate it, and we appreciate it, Brookfield Police. Thank you for letting Mary come on her way and join us this morning to help us raise as much money as we can today for Make-A-Wish.
And didn't you say that Officer, whoever your name is, thank you, that he was listening yesterday?
Yes, he was, and I'm sure he's listening right now.
So he knew what was going on. So thank you for letting her go.
Thank you. We appreciate
She was our first guest this morning.
And you maintained the proper speed then the rest of the way, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
thank you. You didn't speed again.
No.
Well, the reason why you were coming in is to talk about Joshua, right?
Yes.
Can you tell us Joshua's story?
Yes. Joshua was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis shortly after birth. He was born in July of 1984. We got our wish granted in February of 2002. His wish was to go on the Disney cruise. Very fun. Memories that are still very vivid to all of us. Joshua had a hard time picking his wish. He probably was the most selfless person I've ever met. He was more concerned about everybody else rather than himself. Once he found out that our blended family could go on the trip together, that pretty much made his decision a little easier. So we all went on the Disney cruise. We spent 3 days on land and 4 days at sea.
So how many of you were able to go on the cruise together then? How many of you ended up going?
A dozen of us, probably?
Probably,
Wow.
yeah. Probably.
What were some of the other choices floating around before?
Shopping sprees, different trips. I think he was...
He just wanted to include the whole family, I think. And you know, he, like you said, he took his time. He waited until the last minute to make a decision, and I think it was a great decision.
That's one good thing about the Make-A-Wish Foundation, too, is whoever the child wants to go, you're going on that. You're going on
it's all
that
part of
trip.
the wish.
Absolutely.
So you guys had an awesome time on the trip.
We
and
did.
that was in 2002 you went?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then what happened after that?
Joshua passed away on January 19th of 2006. He passed away at home, passed away with the dignity that he had his whole life, very comfortable, surrounded by the family. That was the most important to him.
And Joshua had cystic fibrosis.
Yes, he did.
So we're coming up on 6 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to just look back at that wish and the time on the cruise, and is that like the happy memory that you have of Josh?
Yes. I still remember the smile on his face. He just looked at ease. You know, he was relaxed.
Yeah, I would say this is Mike, Josh's uncle. Definitely one of the fondest memories I have of Josh was, you know, watching him on the cruise, because, you know, and I'm sure it's been said on this program before, but the kids that get these wishes for that brief moment in their life, they feel kind of normal.
Right.
You know, there's something that, I know in Josh's case, it gave him hope. You know, he could forget for a week that he had a terminal illness, and he could just not think about the fact that he was, you know, at death's door, you know, and he knew for most of his life as a young person that he was going to die young. And
what were some of Josh's favorite things to do? What did he love to do?
he liked to go fishing. I've got some pictures of a trip that he went on with me and my wife, Tanya, up to Canada in 2003. He loved to fish. He loved to go golfing. But I think more than that, he loved to just make his family and friends laugh and have fun. I mean, I was thinking about that on the way in, going the speed limit, mind you. That,
Good job,
there were 2 days of the year that were Josh's favorite days. I think one was April 1st, and the other was Halloween. I mean, he loved to make people laugh. He loved to scare people and play practical jokes on people. I mean, that brought him more joy than anything.
And those 2 days were not about him.
Right.
They were about doing things for others.
I think that's a common theme that we've been hearing from all the Wish kids. They're also selfless. You know, all of these kids put everyone first when they have every right to be woe is me and just sit in a bed and just be angry.
Especially as
None
a
of them are.
teenager.
Yeah.
You know, he had more reasons than a regular teenager to complain, and never complained.
The phone number is 855-231-WISH. Today is National Believe Day for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and we've chosen 9 Wish Club members as our goal for our first hour before 7 o'clock today. That's $15 a month is what we ask from you to be a Wish Club member. 855-231-WISH.
It's 855-231-9474. So 6 years since Josh has passed away. You now Mary, are your big involvement now with Make-A-Wish, right?
Yep, absolutely.
What happened with you and with Josh that made you say, I need to volunteer now, I need to be part of this?
Couple things. When he was dying, I made a promise to him that he would never be forgotten. We would never forget him. Obviously, his family, his sisters, his brothers, nobody would forget him. And the power, you've been talking all day yesterday, and we'll continue to talk today about the power of a wish, and I felt that firsthand. Volunteering brings that all, those good feelings all back again. Seeing the smile on those kids' face, the relaxation they can have, the hope that they can, the hope for tomorrow.
Kyla, are you sure you don't want to talk? Sure. Josh's sister's in there. Are you positive?
We could
Thanks,
talk
you guys.
about whatever.
Why should people donate?
Well, again, I think the wishes buy hope for families and young people that have, you know, a terminal illness, and we saw firsthand how important just having hope is. You know, it gives you a sense of purpose. And
You wanted to say something
I just wanted to,
else,
if I could, just make a quick little plug about why I have the facial hair, the mutton chops here.
All right.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, please.
About 10 years ago, 11 years ago, I started doing an Elvis impersonation to raise money originally for Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, and then in recent years sharing the money, giving the money to both Make-A-Wish Foundation and Cystic Fibrosis. And I call my one-man show King for a Cure. And so what I do is I do parties and festivals. I do this little Elvis impersonation, and then I give all the donations to either Make-A-Wish or Cystic Fibrosis.
Awesome.
So if anybody needs an Elvis impersonator,
I've got the mutton chops there on the webcam, and I'm going to come to the poster here.
Let's complete the look. I did bring
That is awesome.
I did bring the sunglasses, baby. So. Thank you very much.
That's some real dedication, because those are real.
There you go.
Oh, they're real.
You can strap on some fake ones
Can
for
it
your
look right
shows,
here, Mike?
but
Look right
no.
at the
I could, but
Mike, that's
the public
dedication.
ridicule is really what it's all about.
Go to ConnieandCurtis.com, choose your station, Z104 or 97.3 Radio Now, and the Curtis cam right now, it's not Elvis, but it sure looks a lot like
It sure looks a lot like
It's Uncle
Elvis.
Mike.
It's Uncle
I
Mike.
thought about wearing the white jumpsuit this morning, but
I wish you had.
I would have been
That
like,
would've got me out of
who
this
the
meeting.
heck is that guy?
It's Elvis. I gotta go.
Thanks for coming in, you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
thanks for continuing to help out with the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Absolutely.
So awesome. 9 Wish Club members is what we're